I used to take 5, 6, or even 10 trades in a single day, and guess what? I was still losing. But everything changed when I did something that sounded crazy. I started taking just one setup per day, not two, not three, just one. And that decision is the reason I become consistent. What's up, guys? Is your guy OLUWA-POUNDS, and if I've been struggling with overtrading, inconsistent results, or blowing small accounts, then this video is for you. Because today I will break down why trading one setup daily works, how it changed my result, and how you can also apply it, or how you can also start using it starting from today. Now, let me tell you guys my biggest problem. Let me be honest with you guys. Let me be honest. My biggest problem wasn't the strategy, it was overtrading. I was always on the charts, looking for entries, forcing trades, jumping from one movement to another. If I lost a trade, then I wanted to recover immediately. If I won, I wanted more winning. So I kept trading, and slowly my accounts keep dropping. That was when I realized something important. The problem wasn't the market. The problem was me. I'm overdoing it. I'm doing too much. That was why I keep on losing and losing my account. Now let me tell you guys a key turning point. So one day, guys, I told myself, what if I just focus on one clean setup a day? That is no revenge trading, no random entries, no chasing the market, just one setup. And if it doesn't appear, then I don't trade. At first, it feels wrong because as a trader, you feel like you must always be active, you must always be placing trade every fucking day. But that mindset is what keeps me stuck. Some of you guys might be wondering what one setup really means. Let me tell you guys what it really means. Now, let me explain it clearly. Trading one setup daily doesn't mean you open or you only open one trade blindly. No. It means you wait for the high quality opportunity that matches your rules perfectly. Listen, high quality opportunity. For me, that includes a clear break of structure, a strong zone, order block, a proper confirmation before entry. If all of these do not align together, I will stay out from the market instantly. You understand? This is the Euro JPY trade me and my student took this morning. I need to do this video now since it's still clear and fresh. I call this trade for them because this particular trade, all our confirmations are aligned together in this particular trade. This gave us a 1:4 ratio, a clean profit. If you are risking $10 in this particular trade, you'll be gaining at least 40 to 45 USD dollars. And how were we able to cut this particular trade? And what gave us the mind, the emotions control, and so many other things? I'm going to explain it here now shortly in this video. You can see this. Okay, let's go back. This was the trade when I saw it in the morning as early as 1 a.m. to 4 in the early morning. I saw this structure, this clean structure, this candlestick pulling up after this aggressive pull to the downside. When looking at it, we need to do our analysis first. Yes, we are doing our analysis. Remember, we are pushing to the upside. If you watch for a while, we have been moving from down to up, which means we are pushing to the upside. All of a sudden, we had this clear sweep, liquidity sweep. This is a liquidity sweep. Price served this liquidity, giving us a double top, showing that we are already creating some momentum for some sales. We need to start selling to cover up all this liquidity residing here, liquidity residing here, all this liquidity residing up below here. We need to start creating some momentum sales so that we can start going to the downside and start clearing all the liquidity out. After seeing that, you can see clearly the first change of character to the downside. the break of structure, also the first break of structure. After seeing that, you can clearly see again another change of character to the upside. Some people might say this is price trying to start booming to the upside. It's a lie. This is just a trap. All these are trap. All these are liquidity. All these are trap. But judging from the current market situation, you can see a change of character to the downside. Yes, I'm correct. This is the current market situation. This is the current market level, the current market structure. It's the change of character to the downside. Now, what do we expect? Remember, after this liquidity sweep into the above, after this buy side liquidity sweep has been swept out, we are waiting for a momentum to show that we are going to be selling, and this is just it here. This is just it. Assuming you cut this particular sale, you're going to also be in a little profit. So this is just a new change of character to the downside after this failed one. Now, first of all, market structure bias, which is we are moving to the downside, a change of character to the downside. Secondly, the origin that caused the break of structure. Some of you guys can call this an origin. No, this is not the origin. This is a trap. Learn how to mark out your correct and valid origin. This is the origin here. That is our origin. This zone is the origin that causes this particular break of structure. After seeing the origin, what's next is in our list the order block. This is the order block, this last bullish candlestick before this bearish movement that causes this break of structure. That is our what? That is our order block. Now, after seeing our order block, you can also mark out a valid fair value gap. If you look in between, I'm opening so you can see. If you look in between here, you can see our fair value gap. See, as clear as it is. From here to here is our fair value gap. Though price already mitigated it, if you can see to here, I'm trying to see if I can brighten this thing. Yo, from there to here, the middle here lies our fair value gap. After seeing a fair value gap, what else do we need? We need a clear liquidity. That everything above here is also our liquidity. Everything above here is also our liquidity. You can also see this is also our liquidity here, and everything above there, everything above here is also our what? Our liquidity, our clear liquidity. So after that, what's next? You do not wait. After seeing this setup and with all our alignment, you do not wait. You start stacking in your sell position. I give the signal for them to start selling. So we'll be selling from here. We'll be selling from here. Our stop loss should be above here, and our TP should be not here, should be below this liquidity area here. That is where our TP should be, because there are liquidity residing below here. This is a 1:5 risk to reward ratio, a clean 1:5 risk to reward ratio, because everything that we need is in alignment with what actually matters. And we are in and we are out. Boom. As easy as that. That was how we were able to get this particular setup and this particular profit for today. See you guys next time. See you guys next time. I need to know why this made me consistent. You need to know why. This is where everything changed. Everything changed for me. Understand? Because number one, I become more selective. Before I was trading anything, but now it is, if it's not clean, I skip it. That alone improved my win rates. Secondly, my emotions reduce. No more revenge trading, no more fear of entries, no more greed trades, because I already know I have one chance for a day, one chance, so I take it seriously. Thirdly, I start trusting my system. Repeating the same setup daily helps me to understand when it works, when it fails, and how to manage my risks. That was how consistently it built. Not from switching strategies every single week. Number four was my losses become controlled. Let's be real, losses are part of trading. Yes, losses are also part of trading. But now, instead of losing 5 trades in a day, just lose one and move on. That will protect your account from any form of blowing or drawdown. The other part of this strategy is patience, because you will see other setups, you will see other opportunities, other moves that you will miss, but you will feel like you will feel so tempted to enter, but your discipline will keep saying, this is not my setup, let me just pass. That is what separates a profitable trader from an emotional trader. You don't trade anything you see. You trade it because it is your setup. You trade it because you have the only one chance to make things right. How can you start? Let me teach you guys how you can start. Now, if you want to apply this, or if you want to apply everything I just taught you guys in this video, you need to choose one setup that you must understand. You define a clear rules for it. You backtest it. You trade only that setup for 30 days. No switching, no distraction, just focus. Focus on that particular setup. Focus. At the end of the day, consistency in trading is not about trading or doing more. It's about doing the right thing repeatedly. For me, that was trading only one setup daily. Try it and you might be surprised at your results. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.